Hey horse lovers, welcome back to Free Spirit Equestrian. So we have a herd update for you. We are going to be doing a barn day talking about the herd. We have a lot of things coming up and we actually have a flood advisory. So I'm going to be running around scrambling, getting everything ready in case we get torrential downpours. We did get a lot of rain this morning and we're supposed to get rain all day long. So I'm gonna make sure stalls are prepped. We're gonna feed the horses and we're gonna talk about what's going on. I know we've been going to a lot of auctions. Recently, we went on a fantastic trail riding trip. We did a few training videos and things like that. But since I'm home right now and everything is kind of chill until the next big thing, I wanted to go ahead and go around and talk about the horses and our plans because we actually do have a lot of things that are coming up with the horses we already have here. So I'll be giving you some updates on each individual horse, giving you a little brief overview, and yeah, it's gonna be a super fun day despite the rain. But honestly, we're in a drought. Like we were in a drought. So even though we're getting a ton of rain, we actually really do need it. So this is a good thing. Rain is a good thing. So I'm getting hay out of my hay stall. We have hay in the loft too. Actually getting more hay pretty soon here. I'm gonna go ahead and put a bale in a different stall on the other side of the barn. I'll show you. Oh, I gotta sneeze. I actually stripped all the stalls on this side last week and I need to do this side of the barn too. Just prepping for winter. I'll probably do one more big clean before it starts to get really cold. Honestly, probably in like November. And yeah, so I might be rotating horses in and out of the stalls today. It's really just gonna depend on the weather and how much it rains. They always have access to shelter, so they're not like out in the rain with nowhere to go. I have a huge run-in shelter in both areas, but you know what I'm saying, just to bring them in, let them dry off, especially my older horses. Okay, I need to add water in the stalls. This one actually has a full bucket from last night. It wasn't used, so let's do that. Okay, so we'll have all the water prepped. Now we gotta get the feed ready and bring the horses in that are gonna come in and figure out the rest of our plans for the day. It's currently still raining out. It's been raining all morning. Hi, Tiana. Hi, baby. But it's warm out, so that's good. It's not cold out and rainy. Might actually be good for your coats, even though you guys get groomed in baths. She's like, yeah, I don't care. Where's my food, lady? Welcome to the feed room. I'm gonna go ahead, get this food ready and show you, and I'll tell you a little bit about what I feed real quick. Then we'll get the horses in. Okay, let me give you a little update on my feeding currently. So I have some empty bags right here. Let me show you. So I'm feeding Unbeatable Complete. So we'll talk about that, but I wanted to show you the bag. Triple Crown Senior and Alpha Hay. So I'm feeding the Triple Crown Senior to my horses that need more weight, plus winter's coming. It's higher fat, higher fiber. So Jiminy, Dodger, Bagheera get this. And then the Complete, actually everybody gets a little bit of the Complete feed. And then I'm almost out of this. I'm getting 2 bags tomorrow, but it's just rice bran pellets. Again, just to add some weight and muscle because winter is going to be coming and I have older horses as well. So everybody gets a little something different. Some of them are the same. Like Tiana, she gets 1 scoop of Complete, 1 scoop of Senior. Mainly, I just want her because she's growing and she actually has a faster metabolism. She's an easy keeper, but I definitely just want to make sure she's gaining muscle and has enough fat because she is, you know, being worked. So she's on half and half. And then some of the horses will get a full scoop of the Complete and half a scoop of the Senior, where I have Jiminy, Dodger, and Bagheera. They're getting 2 scoops of Senior and a half a scoop of the rice bran pellets because I want them to gain weight. And everybody else gets fed once a day, but Jiminy, Dodger, and Bagheera, because they're a little bit older than the rest of the other horses, they get fed twice a day and they get Complete feed for their second feeding. I also add oil to everybody's diet. So right now I'm doing cocoa soya. That just helps with shine and sheen and everything like that. Now the alpha hay is a fermented hay, and I pretty much just feed this. Like, honestly, it's more so for stimulation and just to give them something different, but it's really good for their gut. It's fermented hay. So I'll just give this to them basically as kind of like a snack and enrichment. But everybody's portions are a little different, and those portions are subject to change just depending on the time of year, depending on the workload, and I very highly monitor everybody's weight. I also add water and mix everybody's feed as well to make it easier to digest and eat. Ariel, you're always ready to eat, aren't you? Yeah, we definitely got some rain. Honestly, this is good for the hooves. A little bit of that wetness because it was so dry. All right, I got Prince Naveen first. What do you think, bud? Prince Naveen has been an absolute gem. I am just so impressed with him. He has come so far. I am so happy I gave him that solid year of just me riding and working with him and building strength, because it truly paid off. He's been awesome on the trails. I've had just a couple students that have been riding him just because, you know, I want to set him up for success. I'm not just throwing him into a program and just all these people are riding him. No, sir. You know what I'm saying? So it has been fantastic. And actually it's like 3 students. The 3 students that have been riding him, it's been incredible. He has done English with them, Western, some dressage, and just like small little jumps and some poles. And he has some plans coming up. We're doing a really fun hunter show here. He's going to do that, you know, just really tiny stuff, just building strength more so. And yeah, he's just been great. Are you so cute? We actually had this really weird situation yesterday during lessons where all these flying ants came out of nowhere and they were like biting the horses and us. It was crazy. So we last minute had to ride inside. And it's been a super long time since Naveen's been ridden in the indoor. And I think I ended up only riding him in the indoor twice. I just rode outside a lot last winter and did lots of groundwork. So I was like, okay, you know, let's just see how he is, because it was a youth student riding him. And they both just did amazing. So he has a brain. He has a classic look. He's fantastic. He's 4 years old. He's a Frisian Missouri Foxtrotter cross. And I'm just incredibly happy with him. Sir, that's the only thing. He just gets excited about his food. And he does that little pawing thing. Some horses just do that. But that's the only thing about you. You're so cute. I'm coming. I had to talk about the other horses. Fantasia, do you want to come in? Okay, just kidding. I'm actually going to bring Fantasia in instead of Tiana, which works out better because I was going to work with her today anyway. Miss Fantasia. So I don't have favorites, but Fantasia is one of my favorites. I'm sure that's a big surprise. No, really, I have a favorite for depending on what I'm doing, if that makes sense. So with Fantasia, I am just incredibly impressed with her. I'm so happy I bought her from the Mount Hope sale. I got her in June from an auction. So she's 3.5 years old. Now, normally I wouldn't start riding horses till 3.5, 4. But she's already been ridden and now she's 3.5. So I'm just doing the light work with her. I do work with her 5 to 6 days a week. Now, some of that's groundwork. It's light work. It's shorter sessions. It's nothing hard. You know, once in a while we'll have like a more quote unquote intense session. But she just has the best brain for her age. I've never been around a 3-year-old horse that has a brain like her. Now, Beauty was cool, but Beauty was 4. Beauty was 4 and, you know, coming 5, where Fantasia is literally a filly. Fantasia's not a mare. She's literally a filly. So I'm just so happy with her. Now, she is a Haflinger spotted draft Tennessee walking horse. She's not gated or anything like that, and she's super fun to ride. Now, she's still green, okay? When I'm saying, you know, all this amazingness about her, she still needs miles. She's not bomb-proof, but I just feel the potential, and I feel her calm energy and how much she has as a prospect. You know what I'm saying? So the plan for her, I'm going to continue riding her. I might pop a couple of my students on her this fall just for fun, but I don't plan on just throwing her into the program. Or if she does do anything in the program, it's going to be with very selective people because of her age. And so, ma'am, are you kidding me right now? Goodness gracious. Her bridle path is growing out. I think bridle paths are great. I just prefer not to have them. So I'm just letting it grow out so it looks funny right now. But she's just such a sweet mare, and I could not be more happy. Now, in terms of trail riding, because she's younger and now we're getting into, you know, fall, winter will come, I probably won't end up trail riding her till spring because I'd rather focus on like Naveen and my other horses and the retreats and things like that and my students. I'd rather just work on building strength in the ring with her and then just kind of like Naveen, give it time and then go hard when we get into our riding season. Now, if I had trails on site, that would be a lot easier to get trail miles on the horses, but it is extremely time consuming to trail out. It literally, just to go and ride for a little bit on the trail is at least at minimum a half day thing. I mean, it takes up so much time and energy, and I absolutely will do that. But if I just had trails on site, it'd be so much easier to trail train. So hopefully we find that property next year. But yeah, so probably spring, but we'll see what happens. I'm good with where we're at. Okay, we got gorgeous Gaston. You're gonna come over this way. You're so cute. He is the best boy. I just absolutely adore him. My gem. All right, we got Gaston in eating his food. So he's mainly only getting the complete feed because he's clearly an easy keeper, and then some oil. So Gaston is a 13-year-old Canadian horse. He's 16 hands high. He has been great. He's been doing everything under the sun. You just saw Kyle and I took him on a fantastic camping trip. And Kyle hadn't ridden him for a little bit on the trail. And he was like, oh my gosh, Gaston feels like a different horse. He's so amazing. Like, yep, that's what several years of consistency and diversity and good training does for a horse. And he's been awesome at the shows, in lessons, retreats, trail riding. He's also going to be doing a little bit of the jumping show that we're going to do here at the farm. And honestly, he's just one of the go-tos at this point. He's such a good horse. And yeah, I'm not going to let him go unless it makes sense for me and it's a perfect home and the price is right, just because he's happy. He's happy here doing what he does. If he was, like, all right, I'm kind of sick of the lessons, because seriously, school horses and lessons is not for every horse, number one, and it's usually, most of the time, not long-term. Where Gaston has just been happy. He's been so good. And he's come so far. I mean, everybody sees him, they're like, oh, he's so great. And it's like, well, he wasn't when I first got him. Like, he was, but he was a little spooky, extremely rushy, just did not have miles. I mean, he's a whole different horse now. And it's just been really incredible to look back and see that and how much he's transformed and what that can do. Excuse the stall. I'm going to be stripping it today. But anyways, yeah, so he's doing really well, and I'm just going to roll with it with him. And, I enjoy him a lot. The students adore him. Anybody who comes to the farm and meets him loves him. So, yeah, come to retreat. Come ride Gaston. Okay, we're going to feed Tiana and the fillies outside. Luckily, it's not raining hard right now. It's just a very light drizzle. So, yeah, they'll be good. And it's warm. It's like 70 out. It is not cold at all. I'm here. Let the crazy begin. All right, big chocolate. Calm down. About to get crazy. I'll tell you what, Tiana is a boss mare. Sassy. I'm getting it. Oh my goodness. Crazy. The funniest thing, Kyle literally was like, this was hilarious. He was like, what are we doing? Hold on. He was like, if Ezzy could talk and I asked her what her aspirations would be in 5 years, she would say, Ezzy, I want to be boss mare. I was like, that is actually so accurate. She watches Tiana and copies what she does. What are you doing? Put your head back in right now. Thank you. She's so sweet with people. And Tiana's good in the herd too. She's not a problem. She just lets them know, like, if I want my space, I want my space. Boss mare. And you got that pawing from your mother, Belle. You goof. All right, is everybody happy in here? Whoa. I'm coming. Bagheera, you're a mess. What are you doing? Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on, Dodger. Okay, I gotta move along. These crazies. You be nice, big chocolate. Be nice. Gorgeous girl. Hi. I'm coming. I got your food. I'm actually gonna leave Jiminy and Dodger out right now and then bring Bagheera in. I got it. Hold on. Hold on, buddy. Okay, Bagheera, I'm gonna bring you inside. We got Jiminy and Dodger eating out here. Come on, Bagheera, come over here. Bagheera, come on, we're gonna go in, okay? Bagheera always gets so excited to come in and eat. So Bagheera is the oldest horse at the farm, and she's 31 years old. She'll be 32 in December. It's totally crazy. And she is still raring to go. I mean, literally, she's still the fastest horse here at the farm. And yeah, she's semi-retired. I just use her here and there in lessons a couple times a week, 3 times a week. Nothing crazy. Just want to keep her fluid. She is on the drill team. She loves the drill team. She does trail rides here and there. And yeah, just light stuff. I don't take her on any crazy camping trips. I might take her on a short one this fall. Haven't decided yet, but nothing too wild. What? But yeah, I think she looks really good for her age. She's shiny. She's well muscled. She has good fat coverage. She's all wet right now, but yeah. So everybody who rides her is like, she's so light on her feet. She feels like a fairy. She's a Morgan Standard bred. And the goal is just, you know, whenever she's ready to stop riding or her body can't take it, in terms of like, it's not beneficial for her. Like, obviously you would never get her to a point where she's like struggling or something. But I'm telling you, if I don't ride this mare, if I don't do things with her, she literally will start like going crazy. She'll start like kicking the fence randomly. Like she runs up to the gate. Like she wants to do things. And she's just so quiet and sweet. And she's just a beautiful little horse. She's 14.3. Eating those pellets, it's her favorite thing every day. Koa, what you doing? Huh? Koa, come here. Come say hi. Come here. Hi, baby. We gotta let Penelope out soon. You good boy. Yes, you are. You're so gorgeous. Koa's a Pomeranian Husky. What? Oh, there we go. Okay. What do you think? Are you a farm dog? Go. Oh, he's going. What are you doing? Okay, we can go out and talk about the other horses while they're eating. All right, so we got Princess Tiana. I purchased her from a sale in February. She is one heck of a horse. Like, she's big, she's beautiful, she's bossy, she's pretty. She's so fun to ride. She has smooth gaits, she side passes, she backs up. She's just an awesome horse. Now, she's 4 coming 5, and she just got her teeth done by the dentist, so that went well. Everything looked really good. And yeah, so some of the students, like, she's really good to ride, but sometimes she wants to come to the middle. And it's like, yeah, you actually do have to use your leg and put aids on her when you're riding because she's a younger horse. But she's perfect. And I tell everybody, I was like, Gaston, not trying to compare, but I am. Gaston was 8,000 times worse. And when I got him, okay? And now he's just like literally amazing. And she already is. Like, she is incredible. This horse is so good. She listens. She's not spooky. I mean, she's just awesome. And she's been doing a lot. So she's also doing drill team. She's doing, what are you doing, Ariel? Lessons, trail rides. Kyle rode her on the trail the other day. She's done camping trips, shows. Trying to figure out if she's doing the hunter show here or not, because I'm actually have something else going on. So I got to figure out what horses are going to do the hunter show and what horses are going to do another event on a different day. So Ariel, can you believe I've had Ariel for 2 years now? That blows my mind. She's a Bay Roan. She's a Brabant quarter horse cross. Brabant is a draft horse, so she's a draft cross mare. She's getting muscly, and for only being 2, she's super muscled up. I want to work on a lot of Liberty with her and Esmeralda over the winter and more of their foundations. They're truly, truly coming along. They're getting really responsive, and I just love it. Hi, baby. Then we have Esmeralda. Had her 2 years, right? Over that now. Look at her dapples. Just a stunning, stunning mare. So she's gray, but her base color is buckskin. She's also super bossy. She's even bossier than Fantasia in the herd. Everybody is so sweet to people, and this is normal like herd behavior and stuff like that. I actually normally bring Tiana in to eat, but today I was like, whatever, grab Fantasia instead. So yeah, Ezzy and Ariel, they're both 2. They'll be 3 next spring and summer. I'll probably amp up their training in the spring. I think I'm going to saddle them this fall. We've been working on some stuff. They're lunging. So yeah, saddling, working on Liberty, and then 3-year-old year will be big hardcore preparation for riding. I'll ride them 3.5, 4 years old, give or take, probably closer to 4. So yeah, everyone's good. What are you doing? Goofball. All right, Dodge Podge. And ignore the mud, guys. Like I said, we literally just got torrential downpours. And for the people that don't understand, if you go and put them out in the pasture turns to this. So, anyways, it's gross right now. Dodger. Man, Dodger has come so far. So far. We purchased him in November. We're coming up on a year of ownership with him. He's a registered quarter horse. He's a buckskin. And he's done everything this year. Shows, camping, trail ride, drill team, lessons, Western, English, everything. I've literally had a blast with him. He's been great with the students. With that being said, I haven't decided if I want to sell him this fall or this spring. I'm going to think of what's best for Dodger and make a decision, because our whole point is to rehome horses, and I just keep them for 1 to 5 years roughly. Obviously there's always different circumstances, but always a minimum of 1 year, again, unless it was some really special thing. But with Dodger, I don't know, I just feel like he might be happier. Like he's happy right now and everything, but with everything he's been through, I feel like we gave him that rejuvenation, that reset. And I think instead for his situation, just keeping him in lessons for like another 2 years or something, I think for him, within the next year, so between the next 2 to 12 months, I think for him, the best thing would be to find him that person that really enjoys him. He's like a trailblazer, fun horse. Like, he never makes me nervous. Like, even though he was scared of the barn at first, he's gotten past those things. And I just think at this point in his life and his journey, that reset was why he came to us, and to move on to find that person. So that's kind of what my goal is for him. But wow, incredible transformation with him. I'm really proud. He's such a good boy. The only thing he does, and I'm blaming kind of more the mares because they're so young, is he does mount the mares when they're in heat. The crazy part is, though, you can go pull him out. He doesn't care. He's not like Studdy. He could care less. The second you walk over, he's like, oh, okay, let's go ride. He doesn't care. But it's only when they're in heat. But I think it's because they're young. Because Bagheera, never seen him try with her. I know she's older and she might not even cycle anymore. But it's because these mares are young, so they're letting him. He needs, if you had an older mare, I think she'd just be like, yeah, get away from me. I don't want to deal with you. But they're young and like, yeah, I'm all about it. But really, it's not even a huge issue. He's been out with the mares recently. It's been fine. I have the pasture shut right now, so they're in here. But yeah. Jiminy Cricket, the OG. It's like, whatever. Oh my goodness, y'all are such a mess. So Jiminy's an Appaloosa. He's a leopard. He's 25. He's my heart horse, first horse. You guys all know this. You all know. Yeah, so Jiminy, I pull him back from some things. You know, I don't want to say, he's not semi-retired, but I'm just having him do less, if that makes sense. Enjoying him myself, trail rides. You know, I'm kind of putting the other horses up before Jiminy in terms of, you know, events and things like that. But lately, Jiminy's been like, yeah, I'm ready. Like, let's go do something. He's been really fast and forward and having fun. He's been feeling good. So that's good. I'm just glad. And, you know, he still gets spunky in a fun way. He's like super bomb-proof. I never use that word, but truly, like, Jiminy is that steady Eddie. But lately he's been like, yeah, ready to go. He's been doing great. Him and Dodger get along really well. How are you guys on hay? All right, we'll put a round bale out soon. I'm actually going to get some second cutting bales for them. Going into winter for the older horses, Jiminy, Dodger, Bagheera. Dodger is coming 16, but that's a great age in my opinion. If I was looking for a horse, like if I was just a person looking for one horse and I wanted something with a little more miles but not old, like I would get between 10 and honestly like 18. So I think he's at a great age. He's pretty much right in at the end of his prime, but that's perfect because he still is really mellow about things and he thinks. Yeah, you guys are obsessed with each other. This romance is ridiculous. Tiana's his favorite mare. And you love him apparently too, from what I've seen. I don't know how soon it's going to start raining again. So actually, I think I'm just going to do bareback because the ring's super wet anyway. So we'll probably have to take it slow. So let's do a quick groom and then ride. Let's do this brush. Look how pretty you are. Yes, you're so good. Pretty wet out here, but I think we'll be good for some walk trot. What do you think, girl? You good, girl? Got a piece of hay on your head. Also, if you ordered, she's not wearing it right now, but she was earlier. If you ordered a Fantasia halter, they've all been sent out. So sorry for that delay. And all the lipsticks and orders have been sent out as well. Thank you for your patience. There was a small issue that has now been fixed. Dodger. All right, it is a muddy flippin' slop out here, but we're gonna do the best we can riding. I'm gonna go ahead and hop on Fantasia. We're just gonna do some walk trot, stuff like that. This will be my third bareback ride on her. I think it's perfect for today, but we should probably get started in case it starts raining. Let's go. Go through the puddle. Good job. Good girl. Whee! You're so smart. You're being a good boy. All right, Prince Naveen, you look fantastic. I just groomed him a little bit. Let's do some groundwork. Good. Good boy. Are you so sweet? Whoa. Good boy. Nice job. Walk slow. Good boy. Switch, switch. Oops. Good job, Naveen. Walk slow. Nice job. Very smart. Whoa. Good boy. Nice, Naveen. Very good boy. Good. Trot slow. Switch, switch. Good boy. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Whoa. Luckily, we haven't gotten any more rain, so that's wonderful. Want a treat, Dodge? Eat the rest out of my pocket. Oops, think that's all of them. So much for that rain all day. It's all sunny out now. What the heck? All right, let's call Belle over. See how she's doing. Belle, come here. Hi, baby. Hi. Ooh. Hi. Is that a butterfly? Oh my goodness, you're beautiful. Hi, Mama. Hey, Zip. Hi, Zip. How are you, gorgeous? Look at her color, guys. I posted a little short of her the other day. It's crazy how white she is now. How's my girl? Look at how beautiful. Hi, Doc. Let Doc have a treat. Hi. Oh, sass. Sass. Yeah, so Belle's doing pretty good. I'm trying to figure out, you know, she's doing really good here, and I'm going to keep her here for now, but it's hard because I really thought we'd have a property and I'd be able to like bring her home because obviously I want to spend more time with her and all of that, but she's also in a fabulous place here. They take really good care of her. But you know, it's like she's my horse, of course. I want her home if I can. So I'm trying to decide like if I'm going to just keep her here like straight up until we find a property next year, or if I do want to bring her home. I think I'm just going to see how she's doing. Her shivers is good. She has good days and bad days. I really want to pay attention to her this fall and winter and see how it is and then go from there. But yeah, I've just been spending time with her, coming out, grooming her, giving her treats and stuff. And yeah, she's been very, very happy. Pretty beautiful girl. I just can't believe how light you are this year. Hi, Doc. Hi, Kitty. Zippy, you're a hot mess. Yeah. I'm so happy the sun's out, though. It's going to dry up, it looks like. It's beautiful. So Belle's actually the biggest horse I own. She's 16-1. You ate them all, honey. She's 16-1, and she's a Belgian cross. And her color is flea bitten gray. Just gave her lots of scratches. Yes. You love that, don't you? You are a unit, Belle. Hi. Yeah, I love you. Bye, Belle. I miss you. Bye, baby. See you later. Look how cute she is. Bye, baby. Oh my gosh. See, that's why I want to like, I love her here. It makes sense, but it's hard just not having her home. You know what I mean? Look at her watching still. Kyle's gonna be mad I drove the Mustang on the dirt road. Oops. My bad. Okay, horse lovers, so I have a special announcement. You know that we started doing FSC retreats this spring, and we have 2 left for 2025. That's it. So far, I do not have any plans to do any more retreats. I will do them in 2026, but I am not announcing them for a very long time because I have no idea what's going to happen. So these are for sure the only 2 official retreats that we are having. And we have one in October, which is our trail riding retreat, and we have one in November, which is a ride and rejuvenate retreat. All the information is on the website. However, we are running a special. Any person who is 18 and over, okay, so we lowered the age to 18, and completes a full application, like people who are actually serious 18 plus, and it's a descriptive application on our FSC website, which the link is in the comments in the description, will get a free lipstick. 9/25 through 9/28 will be sent a free lipstick. However, anybody who applies and truly wants to come to the retreat will also be receiving a special surprise. Okay, there's actually 2. One is huge. The other one is really cool. Okay, so you're not only going to get a free lipstick, but if you come, you're actually going to be getting 2 surprises. These retreats are seriously designed to bring horse lovers together to enjoy, but also learn true horsemanship. The trail riding retreat is going to be gorgeous with the fall colors in October, and November is going to just be relaxed, but also so immersive as well. Honestly, these retreats have been life-changing. That is what people have told me, and I truly think that's incredible. Like, I do this because I want to give people a safe space to come, to learn, to enjoy, relax, but also to just enhance your knowledge and truly learn the ways and our methods here at Free Spirit Equestrian. So it's an amazing thing. So yes, if you want to come to the FSC retreat and you want a free lipstick, go ahead, apply. Can't wait to see the applications. All right, horse lovers, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the herd update. We have another video coming up on Saturday and then another one on Sunday. Really looking forward to sharing those because it's going to be absolutely incredible. We have some big plans that are coming up. And again, if you want to support Free Spirit Equestrian, you can order something off the Spirited Horse Boutique. We have our 2026 calendars and photo memory books that are out now. Great way to support everything we do and to get some gorgeous pictures of the horses at FSE. Okay, horse lovers, I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Bye.